Hi guys, it's Empress G here again. So guys, today we are going to be doing a simple makeup tutorial for beginners. So if you're a beginner or you find it hard to do your own makeup, don't worry, this page is for you. We're going to teach ourselves. So we're going to be taking my face from this to this. The very first thing I did, as you can see, is get my lips moisturized. So you can use a lip gloss or a lip balm, any which one is okay. Because while you're applying your foundation and all, they will definitely dry up your lips, so you need to get it wet before you start. So here are some of the products I use, but along the line you are going to see other products while we are doing the makeup. The very first thing is your foundation, very important. The second is a pro concealer. Then the third is your contour stick, but this one is actually liquid, so anyone can actually go. You get the one that is a bit darker than your skin. And again is our eyebrow gel, and I use the Carite product. Then for these two brushes, I have an angle brush and a normal one, but I actually prefer a normal brush for my brows. A spoolie, and most importantly, your beauty blender. In fact, this is the most important of them, or one of them actually. So the very first thing you should do before any makeup is your brows. Make sure your brows are perfectly carved. It is very important so that you won't make any mistakes while drawing your brows. I actually do this myself, but if you can't do it, you can ask someone to do it for you to avoid getting yourself injured. So as you can see, I carefully just cut out any flying hairs around. But if you still want me to drop a tutorial on how to perfectly carve your eyebrows, you can drop a comment on this post, and I'll be doing that on my next video. So after that, I will go in with a translucent white powder. You can use anyone, actually anyone is cool if you can't get this. So the first thing I do, I'll just dab it on my brows so that it will be easy for me to draw my eyebrows, to remove any oil on my eyes, so that while you're drawing it, it will just go straight. It will not be doing corner you get. So that's just it. After that, my brows are ready to be drawn. So as you can see, I'll just use this spoolie and brush it up a bit so that while I'm drawing, it will be easier. So I'm going to be using this tiny brush and my Carite eyebrow gel. Just look carefully and see how I'm blending it and trying to clear out excess from the tips so that the mouth will be sharp. Then I start drawing my brows. So as you can see, I gave a little space on my brows, like on my main brows. I gave little space because my own is very tiny. But if your own is actually big enough, please don't give any space so you not look like you are drawing map of Africa. My own is actually very tiny, so that's why I give a very tiny space. So if your own brows is as tiny as mine, you can give a very tiny space. Or if you prefer your brows very tiny, like if you want it to just be like the shape of your natural brows, you can go ahead and do this. And I hear some people say you can draw your brows anyhow, then later you use your concealer to fix it. No, please don't do that. You will make a lot of mistakes. I did that mistakes the very first time I started drawing my brows. Trust me, you will make a whole lot. In fact, you won't even get that perfect brows. So for you to get that perfect brows, please just draw the normal shape of your brow, like just follow it the way it is. Then when you want to use your concealer, you just give it that perfect shape. And as you can see, I'm not shading it. You just have to slightly hold the brush just so that you don't shade everything and make it look so bumpy. But if this one seems hard for you, on my next video I'm going to be showing how to use your eye pencil to draw your brows, for those that this might be hard for. So I'm going to do that video on how to use your eye pencil to draw your brows. But this is not hard actually, trust me. If you keep practicing it, you'll get used to it. At first I started with eye pencil, but along the line I started using my brow gel because it was more prettier, I have to be honest. So like I said, just follow the natural shape of your brows so that while concealing, it will be very, very fine. So as you can even see, you see how perfect it looks. It looks very, very nice because I did not overdraw it. Now the next thing is get a well sharpened eye pencil, to use and fill up the space on your brows, like to use and fill it in. Then you brush that up before you do that, as you can see I did. Then I slightly go in with the brown eye pencil. please don't shade, don't make it look local. Always slightly hold your eye pencil stick to fill in your brows slightly, like just be slightly, you get, just so that it doesn't look shady. I keep saying it because I know why I'm saying that. You can actually fill it in only with a brown eye pencil, but me, I like going in after brown. I'll just use my black eye pencil to darken it a bit. Okay, if you want, actually, what is my problem with okay Sha? Okay, so I just use a black eye pencil to just slightly fill it in, so it will be a bit slightly darker than the brown one. So if you actually prefer just brown, it's cool. If you prefer only black, it's still okay, but I prefer to use both of them. So after that is concealing time, blending time. Beginner, I would advise you start from the outer parts of your eyebrows to start concealing. As a beginner, it will be much easier. Even myself, that I'm still doing makeup till now, I still start from the outer part, because that outer part is actually very hard. So you need to start from there, then you just go in. I feel everything about makeup is start from outside, then you go in to get that perfect look. So as a beginner, this is how you should start your brows. So let's watch as I do that. Don't forget to blend. Very important, because the beauty of every makeup is blending. So once you're done concealing your eyebrows, please blend it out immediately with a beauty blender so that your makeup don't crease. For the upper part of your brow, I would always advise you use your foundation, your color of foundation, to blend out the top, to carve out the top. Anyone, you understand? Because if I say, okay, use a color shade of your concealer, a color shade of your concealer, if I say you should use that, it might actually be hard to blend in for a beginner. So I would just advise, please just use the color of your foundation, your own foundation, so that while you're blending, it will be very easy for you to blend out. You can always gently fill in anywhere you cleaned while blending, gently and slightly. Don't shade again, don't shade it, don't shade it. So I'll just carefully do that. Any place I mistakenly cleaned while blending, I'll just use my black, just carefully do it. Any color of brows you used, you can actually use it and just fill it in carefully. For the inner part of your under eyebrow, you also use your color of foundation. The foundation you used for concealing the top, you use it for the under eye, because the inner part is meant to be darker than the outer part. And you carefully do same for the other side of your eyes. And please, while you're doing this, please do it carefully and watch closely, because the foundation you're using is a bit dark, so you might not see it clearly. So you just have to be careful and watch closely so you will not mess things up. I hope you understand what I mean by that. So you carefully conceal it, be foundation it, or join sha, but you just carefully shape your brows, as you can see I'm doing. After doing that, please don't forget to blend. I keep saying this because you wouldn't want your makeup to be looking all cracky and crumpy, abi anyhow, just make sure you blend it out, because like I said before, the beauty of every makeup, of any makeup, is blending. Once you just apply anything, bam, you blend it out ASAP. So can you guys see how cute and well detailed our brows is, abi? So for your eyeshadow base, as a first timer, I would advise you use your concealer as your eyeshadow base. But on our next video, I'll be showing you how you can use an eyeshadow primer as your eyeshadow base. But for this, we are using our concealer as our eyeshadow base. So you can get a lighter shade of concealer, or you use the concealer you used in concealing your eyes as your base, whichever one. But for a first timer, like I said, I would advise you use concealer as your eyeshadow base. Once you're done blending, you move in with your eyeshadow. In fact, you start your eyeshadow application, and I'll be using this brush and this color of eyeshadows. And for every eyeshadow application, that is 2 colors. The darker color is always on the outer part, while on the inner part the lighter shade comes in. So you do that on both sides of your eyes. You blend. If the color is too dark for you, you can actually beat it down with a lighter one, but it's a nude makeup we are doing, and it's a very simple one, so this is actually okay. Just make sure you blend everything in immediately, so that there will be no sharp lines around. Blend out the edges, so everything will just blend in together. So for the inner eyeshadow look, we are going in with a lighter color, just like I said, and I used another brush for this, okay? So that don't go and use the same brush. So don't just use the same brush, okay? Just get another one. But if you insist on using the same brush, you can actually clean the other one out with a tissue paper. But if you have another one, please, I would advise you use another brush for your inner part, so it doesn't get messy or clumsy or anything. So we just blending. Oh, I think I got that in my eyes. Sorry. So you blend, apply enough, just so it will show clearly, okay? Doesn't mean you should apply too much, or don't go and pack it on your eyes. Just make sure you get enough, then you blend. Okay, I think I added some on the darker, and I just added enough just so it will come out very well. Then once I'm done with that, I'll make sure I blend it out carefully, as you can see I'm doing in the video. I'll be on the video. You just blend everything out, so it will not be looking like, just blend it, as I always say. Then I'll go in with a lighter shade of the powder palette, and I'll blend out the edges, just so there will be no even lines. Everything will just blend all together. So I'll do this for both sides, as you can see I'm doing. Once we're done with that, we'll move in with our eyeliner. You can actually skip this part if you're not a fan of eyeliners, but if you are, please watch closely, and let me explain how to do that, okay? So while drawing your eyeliners, for a first timer, please always start from the outer part. Then you can take everything in slowly and go in gently, okay? You start from the outer part, from the wing. Yeah, you start from the wing, then you go in slowly. You take everything slightly, unless you want a bolder one. But if you want it just little, this is how you do it. You start from the outer parts, then you go in and take everything gently. I'm definitely going to do a well-detailed tutorial on how to draw your eyeliner. So once we are done with the eyeliner application, we apply our mascara. And for this one too, there are people that don't like lashes. So if you don't want to apply lashes or put lashes on your makeup, mascara is enough. I mean, I would recommend that product, that Mega Impact. It really goes a long way. But if you want to add your lashes, you can see now I'm applying the lash glue on my lash, just so that the lashes will have a base, and I'm using this classic lash glue. So once I'm done with that, you can see how I'm squinting. I'll be bending the lashes just so it will bend and fit my eyes. And now the glues I put on my eyes actually give it a base. So when I try fixing it, it will just hold on to it. But you will also add on your false lashes, so you put glue on it so that there is some on your natural lashes and there is some on your false lashes, so everything will just fit in perfectly. You can use your hand or a tweezer to fit or press everything in perfectly. Our time is almost up, but part 2 is up already. Please like, share, comment and subscribe for part 2. I'll see you guys there. Bye.